I was able to cure my fatty liver, Barrett's esophagus. People say you can't reverse that. I'll tell you how if you stick around to the end. And then gastritis, had just a GERD. GERD was really, really bad. That was horrible. My throat would close up and all kinds of stuff. Weighed 204 pounds, went all the way down to 170. And there's 3 things I did. The first one I wanted to get serious about health is I started fasting. Fasting is one of the best things that you could do for your body. And there's another way to take the fasting to another level, so stick around for that. So, started doing fasting. And what happens when you fast is your body, it goes into this autophagy. That's a Greek word for self-eating. And when you eat, your body's going to feed off that, and then your liver's got some stored up sugar. So after your body runs out of the food that you ate, then it'll start feeding on the excess sugar that's in your liver. And then after it does that, it'll start eating your fat. Your body's designed by God to eat the bad stuff, not the good stuff. See, that's why I hate chemo and stuff, because that, it damages your good cells too and just wrecks your immune system, from what I hear. So you start fasting, your body starts eating all the bad cells and the bad tissue. That's what Barrett's esophagus is. It's damaged tissue from the acid that's went up and burned your esophagus so many times. Your esophagus is designed to take a little bit of acid, but if you have GERD and hiatal hernias like I do, it's a lot worse. So mine was damaged, and I was told I had Barrett's esophagus. Your body, once you start going into fast, it's going to eat that damaged tissue. As long as you fast, and then on top of that, you eat whole food. No more seed oil stuff. No more things that come into a box that's ultra processed. One ingredient. I have videos on here showing you how I do recipes that, are whole food, one ingredient type stuff, and it just helps your body heal. So I did that, and then I started doing this right here. Walking around in God's natural air filter. That's what plants do. So walking around, taking a hike, makes me feel like I'm out and walking with God in the cool of the day again. That's one of my things. I love God, and I love this type of stuff. So that right there, it's awesome. And then started working out, lifting heavy weight. So if you stuck around to the end, thank you. Comment, I stuck around to the end. Now, what's going to take that fasting to a whole nother level and help your body eat more fat around you. See, you got 2 different types of fat. You got subcutaneous fat, which is the outside that you can see like this. This is hard to get rid of. And then you have visceral fat, which is the dangerous fat that's around your organs, around your heart, around your liver. And this is due to too much sugar. So if you want to burn visceral fat, sprint as fast as you can, as hard as you can, for short periods of time. If you have bad knees or something like that, and you don't want to sprint, do some type of HIIT workout to where you're going as hard as you can for about 30 seconds, over and over. You're off and on, off and on. This right here, it burns that visceral fat that's around all your organs. And I'm telling you, if you try this out, it'll work. But if you try to do some of the things I talk about on here, but you don't change your diet from an ultra processed diet or something, I'm telling you, it won't have the same effect. So just give it a shot. Try it for 90 days, and then comment back on here, be like, I tried it. But that's it for this one. If you're into this type of content, follow for more.